Alright, so I'm a little bit late today. Here it is, 4 o'clock. Just got to the house. Picked up 2 loads today. Delivered them. Bunch of empty trailers. Nothing special. Pretty much whatever to a rider. Little, dealership called Rider. Picked up some drive-in trailers and dropped them off up at Gap in Gallatin, Tennessee. The little Gap warehouse, headquarters, whatever you want to call them. Easy money, man. Paid $400 each trailer, so $800. I put $100 in the fuel tank, kept the rest. Most people wouldn't do it. Some people say, can make more money running the road and all that good stuff. And yeah, you can. You can make way more money being OTR. You can make way more money just having a regular job and all that stuff. But what I want to talk about in this video is, do not be in competition with another truck driver. None of us live together. Majority of us don't stay in the same city. We don't stay in the same state as one another. We don't have the same goals as each other. Some of us want to own a truck. Some of us don't want to own anything. Some of us want a house. Some of us don't want a house at all. Some of us want land. I know a lot of y'all want land. Me personally, I don't want land. Some of y'all want an authority, trailer, etc. And some of y'all don't. Everybody's goals is different. Don't be in no rush out here thinking that you got to hurry up. You got to hurry up and get to the next phase of life because you got a bunch of people watching you. You got a bunch of people that's doubting if you can do it. You got to hurry up and show them, try to prove them wrong, that you can do what it is you say that's coming out your mouth, even though the people you trying to impress, you never gonna meet them a day in your life. And quite frankly, if the person behind the camera, me for example, if I ever want to stop showing y'all my life, got that off button right here. Just take my finger, hit that off button. I don't ever have to make another social media post again. On my Facebook, I don't post that often. On Instagram, you may get 1 post a year out of me. Facebook, it's probably 1 post a year too on Facebook. YouTube, you get plenty, you get to see me a lot. But I know at any given time, the camera don't got to come back on and poof, there I go. Just like Casanova. Poof, there you go. Some of the other YouTubers that used to be on here, we never know the day we're going to turn the camera off. So never be in competition with another truck driver. Just make sure you come up with your goals and you make sure you do what it is that you got to do to complete your goals. Whether that's just taking care of your family. Some people came into trucking already having a car and a house and a family and a wife. They just drive the truck, to supply income back to the house. Some of us came when we was 21. We didn't have no car. We didn't have no house. We didn't have nothing. No credit. We didn't have nothing. That was me, for example. I didn't have nothing getting into this trucking. So when I got in the trucking, I had to get a car. And a lot of people laugh at me because, hey, Andrew, it's not a Hellcat, it's a V6. It is a V6. And it's paid for. It's paid for. It's a paid for V6. Had this car since 2020, still going strong. Was this my first vehicle? No. First vehicle was a semi-truck. $15,000 flat top, still got it. Was my goal to get a semi-truck in the beginning? No. Didn't have no goal. I didn't have a goal at all in the beginning. In the beginning of my trucking phase, I was pretty much just holding the steering wheel. There was no goal. When I went to Prime Meat, there was no goal. When I went to, the reason I went to Prime Meat is because y'all know I was working at FedEx Ground. They were paying probably like $150 a week at most. And I heard through the internet, through YouTube, through Sinister, that primed me at this training school where in training, they would pay you $700 a week. So that's how I got sucked up in the trucking right there. I was like, okay, I'm making $150 at FedEx loading trailers. I can drive the truck. They're going to pay me $700 a week to go up to Springfield, Missouri. And that did turn out to be true, but you know, they ended up firing me and I ended up going to night transportation, which paid about the same thing. I think they were about $400 a week. But I didn't have no goal in the beginning. When I was at night, there was no goal. When I was at Interstate Distributor, no goal. When I first got into the oil field, that was no goal. Matter of fact, that was really no goal. There was no goal. Yeah, I think there was no goal. I just came up with a goal. The new goal was to get a house. The first semi-truck, that wasn't the goal. That's just something that just happened. That happened. This car was something that just happened. How I ended up with this car, I was working at Quality Carriers, I want to say from 2019 to 2020. I was Ubering back and forth from the house to Quality. It was like $50 one way, $50 back on the Uber. And when that got too expensive, because I was doing that every day, when that got too expensive, I started asking my ex-girlfriend, hey, let me just use your car, go back and forth to work. Until one day she said no one day. She said no. I was done paying for Uber, and I'm sitting over here, I'm saying, wait a minute. I don't want to pay Uber no more, and you saying I can't use the car no more, so let me just go down to the dealership and see what I can get. So I walked my stool. I ain't walked, but you know, she gave me a ride to the dealership. I went over to the dealership, and you know, I looked at all the cars. I seen this car, and I said, oh, that's one of them muscle cars. I ain't know nothing about no engines, cause I ain't never heard the car. I ain't know nothing about no Hellcat, no Scat Pack, and all that. All I seen was this car. I said, oh, let me test drive that. They threw me the keys. I went and drove it around the city, came back. I said, yeah, I want this one, man. Go and run the paperwork. Said, well, how much you got to put down? How the hell did that go? Oh, I didn't have no credit at the time. How much did I have to put down? I think I put like $4,000, $4,500, somewhere right in there. $4,000, $4,500. You know, I financed this car. And I paid it off, by the way. I did not pay this car with cash. This is the only vehicle I ever financed. So, but yeah, I put a down payment down, left the light, paid my monthly payments, and now I own the car. So, I didn't really have a goal to get a car. It's just something that happened the same way that the flat top happened with Justin Lewis. It wasn't really a goal to get a truck. It's just something that happened. Now this house, the house was a goal. I was trying to get a house. 2013 is when the end of 2013, that's when I started coming up with the goal to get a house. And then I said, okay, what I'm gonna do is in 2024, because freight was all jacked up in 2023, I said I'm gonna go W-2. Because at the time, the information I had on how to obtain a house was the only way to obtain a house as a truck driver is you're going to have to go get a regular W-2 job and provide 2 years tax returns. That's the information I had at the time. That was before AI and ChatGPT and all that. So, you know, I tried the W-2 route. As I was a W-2 driver, y'all know a lot of stuff had changed, you know. Started talking to a mortgage lender. She was telling me how the overtime part of my check wouldn't count and all this other BS. And fast forward to now, with ChatGPT and AI, the information I got now is, nigga, if you can just put 15 to 20% down on the house, they're gonna give you the mortgage. Now you don't need nothing else. All you need is some bank statements. That's it. Oh. So on a $100,000 house, all I gotta do put 15,000. Do you know how many times I came over with $15,000 in my trucking career? You know how much shit I bought with 15? I got one truck, 15. A blue truck, you might as well just rise it up to 15. Classic, 24, 25. Engine rebuilt on the damn. I done it a bunch of times is what I'm saying. So nothing new. nothing new. So every year I just try to elevate. I don't try to compete with nobody, because first of all, it's only like 1% of truck drivers that I know of that want to own anything. And unfortunately, I don't know if y'all know, I only hang around truck drivers that want to own anything. I think, yeah, my whole entire channel, except one person. There was only one person that I ever hung around with that did not want to own nothing, and that was Lottie Dottie. He started switching towards the end, but if you just look at everybody that I ever hung around, or the people that got my phone number, they all want to own something, or they already, no, I think majority of them, they already got everything. Let me rephrase that. Let me make sure, let me double check. They all got a house, they all got a car, and they either already had semi-trucks, or they currently got a semi-truck now. I'm talking about the people that got my phone number, because like I said, this is the people I hang around with. Or, because some of y'all do got my phone number that ain't in that category, those are the younger folks, the people that's younger than me. That's a little bit different, because they trying, okay? Because I can name the people. You got Jay Lewis, you got SoCal, you got Dirty Broke, T Hill, Theo, Coco, Anthony, Old School, who else was hanging around me? What's my man down there in Austin, Texas? How can I forget his name? Red Top. You got Red Top. And who else am I missing? Ain't that many people I talk to. I'm pretty sure it's a 10th person though. But everybody I just named, other than me, everybody else got a house, got a car, and they either own a semi-truck or they already in the past owned semi-trucks. They ain't no lease drivers that can really contact me, unless, like I said, they're younger than me. That's the crowd I hang around. That's the crowd. Now, and that's probably why I'm more geared towards ownership. See, if my crowd was a bunch of people that's talking about, I don't need a car, I don't need a house, I don't need no apartment, I don't need shit, then I list everybody who, you know, I hang around and don't own nothing. Unfortunately, I'm telling you guys, there's nobody around me. Oh, Trucking with Tay. I forgot Trucking with Tay. How can I forget Trucking with Tay? Oh, he owned a house too. Oh, own a house, car, semi-truck. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So don't be in no competition, man. Then, cause it's lonely at the top. Lonely at the top, man. When you start talking about getting a house, getting the authority, semi-truck, that's all 1%. That's 1% right there. That's the 1% of trucking. 1%. Don't be in no competition. Don't be in no competition. Don't be in no competition. Make sure you hanging around people that's either trying to do what it is. Wait a minute, let me rephrase that. Hang around the people that's already doing what you trying to do, or they got the same goal as you. Okay? Ain't nobody in my phone able to call me that's talking about they don't want to own no house. Nobody got my phone number, because I won't talk to you. Nobody in my phone can call me talking about, damn, man, I ain't trying to own no car. The only exception was Lottie Daddy, because we went to school together. That's the only exception. And he started saying all that towards the end. And I started making fun of him. That's why we don't talk now. Shit. We don't talk now because of that nonsense. But that's because he got around y'all. Yeah, he started hanging out with y'all. Y'all started putting that nonsense in his head. He wasn't saying that when Coco was around. When Coco, you go ask Coco what Lottie Daddy was talking about when he was hanging around her. Girl, I'm trying to be in a penthouse up there, you know, in Miami. The penthouse in Miami on the top floor. I'm talking about the top floor penthouse. I'm gonna get 5 trucks, owner, operator, fleet, authority. I'm gonna have Tesla cars. That's what he was saying when we were all hanging around. When he got around y'all, shit. What is it that I don't understand why I need a car and a semi-truck? That boy Andrew can't do nothing that I can't do right now, man. He can't do nothing that I can't do different, even though I ain't got... Talking that nonsense. Yeah, talking that nonsense. Anyways, man, I'm cooking. You know, don't be in no competition with a truck driver, man. Just focus on you and you only, you know, and work together with each other. That's what y'all can do. Y'all can work together with each other. Everybody else working together with everybody else. It's just blacks that we ain't working together with no damn body. It's so sad. It's so sad, man. I can make a whole lot more money if I was able to work together with a couple of truck drivers, man, because Andrew trying to get a house now, so it's time to get back on this phone, get back on these emails, because it's time to get some direct customers. I need to get paid now. I need to get paid. Yeah, now they just come with a down payment, that's all? Shit. It's time to make some phone calls, send some emails out. We do whatever trailer you need. We do flatbed, dry van, reefer, pneumatic, step deck, whatever hopper, whatever trailer we need to get this money, that's what we do. We do all that. Yeah, chain binders, straps, car hauling, we do it all. Moving van, shit, we do everything. You got the money? So we looking for it. C to the A to the J.